Hello, guys. It's Sky here. I know I haven't been on for like a month, but I've been doing other things that don't require me to record. And I'm also just fucking lazy, so. Are you there, Murder Jets?
Yes, you're here.
Okay, so this is my first ever commentary video, and what I'm gonna be talking about, what we're talking about, is Black Lives Matter. The whole thing that's going along with fucking whatever the hell.
Yeah.
So
What are you saying?
I think that it's a scam from the government and just social media in general. It's
Personally,
it's people who are just like they're trying to make people like feel like they're trying to make people feel weird, you know? Like that
yeah.
feel differently about black people in ways that don't like they don't need to feel different. But like you know how it is.
They need to feel like an actual human and quit being treated like royalty at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if you realize something, there's only one race, and that's the human race.
Huh.
So they need to quit calling us racist.
Yeah, because there's no other race.
Call me colorist.
Call me the shade of Crayola-ist.
Yes. The color fucking I can't. But yeah, like because
Call
because
me
and
other
Sky were
shades of
talking-
Crayola.
Damn. But so me and Sky were talking off recording, and me and him we were actually talking about how we realized because I told him personally that I realized that the moment that like the riots and the Black Lives Matter stuff started, then the coronavirus stuff, it just like quit for some reason. I don't know where we're dropping. We're just dropping.
Oh, okay.
But basically, what I realized was, the moment that the riots and the Black Lives Matter stuff started, like started back up, it was like immediately, it just quit. The coronavirus stuff just quit, and which I've always believed the coronavirus was fake deep down, and now that happened, I have no doubt in my mind that it was fake. Like,
Oh yeah,
I
definitely.
argued with my parents and stuff that it's not real. I got fucked in the ass.
Oh damn. I'll try to get enough
Because
money to revive you if you don't get out of the gulag.
I'm just gonna give up so I can go to the gulag.
Okay. But yeah, so
'Cause I got
the in me and his mind, the coronavirus was a scam made by the people who would
the media,
by the media and stuff. While we were always just like us regular people, most of us follow blindly behind the lead of the media. So I can see how people would be confused when they get like when they find out that some of this stuff is fake, and then even when they do, sometimes they just don't even care and they keep going along with it.
Oh wow, he just fucking lasered me. But if you we're still worried about racism and the coronavirus stuff when you got to realize there's even more things going on that's way more important than all of this.
Exactly, and like
it's like,
but there's also like 10,000 people were killed by the coronavirus. Only 10,000 people were being paid and such to be able to keep quiet.
Saying that 60,000 died, and only 10,000 survived. The media was lying about that. 60,000 people in America who got the coronavirus survived, and the other 10,000 they ended up dying. Which it's pretty. I mean, would you rather have 60,000 people die like the media lied about, or would you rather have the or vice versa, reverse it?
Yeah, but it's.
And plus, the people that died from the coronavirus, they were already overweight. They had heart diseases. They had they had problems.
They had problems originally with their health. It wasn't just the coronavirus.
I believe that they were offering $10,000 or $15,000 because I know they offered it to my family. So we had a close family member die. It was my aunt's daughter. My aunt passed away, about the same time as Juice World did. But basically, they tried to because she had a heart attack, so they tried to blame the coronavirus on that. And they offered us $10,000 to keep quiet about it, and we declined it because we're not. I've been telling them it was fake from the start, so we didn't want to follow that. So it was bull.
Yeah.
And also, I do believe that the media made up the coronavirus to see how much they could control the mind of celebrities and they control the mind of people and see how much they can get to their heads and see how much they can control them and see how much they can milk them for, see how much they could need their total requirements for.
And it's also kind of funny. There are some people, like some of the people who, like some of the celebrities, like the first celebrity that was reported to have gotten coronavirus, they didn't even have it. It was just the common cold.
No, I can't remember I can't remember who it was, but he ended up surviving it. Was it Johnny Cash?
I don't know.
But yeah, some male celebrity who's been around for a while, he got the coronavirus and he ended up surviving it because he got it on he quote unquote got the coronavirus going to China. But yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really believe that at all.
Neither do I. It's some bullshit on my part. Like, at least what I think.
Yeah, that happens a lot now. So Scott, can I see the gameplay or not right now?
What?
I said, can they see the gameplay right now or what?
No, I'm this is just the recording of the sound.
I was just saying that because when I say random things that don't make sense in the context, it's because I'm spectating them and it's the gameplay.
Yeah, we're playing Warzone. You're gonna see what we're playing after I record the sound.
Yeah, what he said.
But anyways, yeah. So the coronavirus is just some big corporate scam, basically. And then when the Black Lives Matter thing came out, we people like, and also Black Lives Matter was built off of a lie. People like the media had said, hey, this cop shot this black guy right out of his car, like right out of the car, even though the people who were around, black and white people who were around that area, the people who actually saw, said that the black guy was trying to steal the cop's gun and shoot him with it, so the cop had to force his hand and shoot the guy because he was going to die.
And something that I learned recently from a close friend of mine, Deacon, he informed me that the people who were saying, rest in peace, George Floyd, rest in heaven, stuff like that, you will be missed. Yeah, so what they're doing is they're actually supporting someone who.
Yeah, they're supporting a felon.
Who robbed a pregnant woman, put a gun up to the stomach while she was pregnant. My ass still fucked up.
Yeah.
It's all fucked up, actually.
It's all
and
fucked
plus,
up.
If I was correct, he did he did try to rape someone, or he did do it. I can't remember which one.
Yeah, it's so funny because like I even saw on the news a sign that people were putting up in some state that said, "We love you, George Floyd."
Which I think is bullshit because you're saying you love a felon who robbed a pregnant woman and who was a scum piece of shit who raped someone. That man deserves to rot in any form of hell that you believe in. He deserves to rot in it.
Exactly. It's bullshit, and people should not be supporting this guy just because Black Lives Matter or some shit.
And here's my thing, and you quote me on this, but let me finish before I get called racist. Asian lives don't matter, black lives don't matter, white lives don't matter, lives do not matter, all lives matter. Quit saying a fucking race life matters, it does not. Every single life matters.
Yeah, every single life matters.
What race you
like,
are, your
hell,
life matters no matter
I've
what.
noticed that, like, when a cop shoots a white man, people don't care.
See, that's okay, and all the white people and all the black people who keep on calling us racist, you're pointing at yourself. You're the racist yourself. You just want to admit your flaws.
Yeah, because like I've seen white people get like shot by cops, and I've seen every different kind of person get shot by a different race. Hell, even black on black violence happens every single day.
Black on black violence and like and white people dying from cops, like yeah, they'll report it, but people won't massively blow up about it. But I don't get this because
Why,
I
right
guarantee
when
you,
a
as we're
white
talking,
man
a
kills a
black man
black
right now
man,
has been killed by a cop for a good or a bad reason. It does not matter. White people die every day. Black people die every day. People die every single day, no matter what your race is. We can't save all black people from dying. We can't save all white people. Everyone's gonna die at some point. It's inevitable.
yeah, just as Pompey Thanos always says,
Damn.
"Come with me.
Where we going? I was gonna go to hospital.
We're going downtown." But yeah, black on black violence happens every day. Black people kill black people. Black people kill white people. Black people kill all different races. Races also kill black people. Races kill each other. It's the same. It's the same always. It's always the
Okay,
same.
haunted. And also, don't say that we're just singling out black people. We're doing that because they keep on singling out the white people for no physical reason. Yes, okay. And as everyone says, even my dad and a couple of close friends of mine agree. People are seeing, um, white man, white police officer kills innocent black man. Well, honestly, what
They're
some
not
people are
innocent.
seeing is, innocent man dies from rogue cop. And, we're not the same in some shit. But here's my thing. I'm different from all of them. I believe that a felon who happened to be African American, I don't give a fuck about his race. He was still a felon who fucked up and robbed a pregnant woman and raped a woman. It does not matter. It's still fucked up for what he did. So it took time to catch up to him. Karma's a bitch, and it finally caught up to him. And now everyone feels bad for him because Because he was black. So you're telling me if I went out and I got killed for the same fucking reason and I was white, it wouldn't matter. That's the logic you're going behind.
Exactly. People don't understand that when they're supporting this man, they are supporting.
They're supporting someone who is a piece of shit. He is nothing. He's done nothing good, and people still act like he's God himself. It's bullshit.
Absolutely, and nobody fucking gets it. Nobody gets that this guy is a menace to society, yet because he was black, he gets all the praise for dying. Like, what kind of fucked up logic is that?
The media, people who don't know, because the media is wanting more views. The media is money greedy, so they're lying about it, and they're forcing people to basically they're technically forcing them, and they're lying to them, making them believe
Well,
this
the
because they
the,
want
the
more
thing
money.
is though is that it's not really so much the media's fault as it is the people who are believing it.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying the media is wanting more money, so they're pushing something to believe it, and they're lying, so more people are tuning in, so they're getting more views and they're getting more money. It's just
Exactly,
all
and
over
it does.
once again.
It's not good. Nobody wins from that scenario.
Everyone's fucked. It's
Because, like,
just
then they cause more bad things to happen. And guess what? Like, with the coronavirus thing, that affected the media's jobs, yet the media couldn't go back on what they said, even if they wanted to, because they always, like, when they say something, they have to stand by it, because nobody's gonna believe them if they go ahead and say something different.
and plus, someone at my aunt's job, because my aunt's a nurse, so she got diagnosed with the coronavirus, and then my aunt had to stay quarantined for 14 days. So, and I was like, this is not the same aunt that I was telling you about earlier, Sky, but this is a really close aunt of mine who's helped me through a lot of problems that I've had with my depression. So, yeah, I was worried, but I already knew she was going to be fine. And guess what, Sky?
She's fine.
Yeah.
The media
And she
just
was
likes
around
to
that person,
over
and she had to be
exaggerate. The
quarantined
media
and
the,
had no symptoms whatsoever.
the media just likes to over exaggerate because people just don't fucking understand that when they see this shit, they're basically and they respond to this shit with like praise. They're basically being exactly like the media. They're being those people who will lie to others even though, like, even if they don't know that they're lying to others, they're telling others the things that the media says and the media's lying. They spread it around the whole fucking world.
Complaints went over my head and it scared the fuck.
But it's the media lies to the whole world, and then people go ahead and say what the media says is true, and then they lie to others who haven't heard about it. And then there's only those some people who actually understand that the media is lying and that they should actually think about this before they go into something like fucking rioting for a convicted felon.
They should read up before they overreact. I can understand, yes, if the cop was just blatantly racist and did this. And I'm not saying don't protest. I'm saying go out there and protest. Dude, you have a right to protest, but I'm saying do it for the right reason and don't do it violently.
Yeah, peacefully protest, and do it for the right reason, as you said. Protesting because a corrupt cop killed a convicted felon is not a good reason.
He's not corrupt. What he is he's okay. Yes, the cop is corrupt because he obviously had mental problems from what they said. But the thing is, I also abhor this man for doing the right thing.
Well, yeah, he killed the black guy who was very, very, like, deranged, but still, like, I in my personal belief, I don't think that people deserve to die, and death is just too good of a too good of a release for someone like him. Like,
Right, so
rotting in prison. What?
So we stand on the coronavirus and that, or we have any more things that you mention? Because I have one.
Oh, go ahead.
I have one about a couple of celebrities I can name. Because we praise celebrities who have done horrible things, and most people don't even know that.
Well, hell, yeah. I mean, hell, think about fucking some of the other celebrities that I've seen. Fucking and then there's also those celebrities who get convicted with things and then get sent to prison for things that they didn't even do.
I can't remember what it's called because Sky, you're really accurate with that one. But there's this show on Netflix. I think it's called "They Want Us Dead" or something. When They See Us. Yeah, it's called "When They See Us." Anyways, it's a story of these black kids. They were 15 at the time, and what happened? It was back when slavery was a thing, like right before Martin Luther King, So they didn't have good education because they had a different race. Racism was bad back then. And they all got pushed into prison because they quote unquote raped this woman and beat her and murdered her. Well, it turns out that they all went to prison for so long in life, and they never really did anything.
Yeah, I know. I saw that thing about that Netflix thing. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I watched that documentary.
But like, there's those people who got convicted and sent to prison for nothing, and then there's those people who are convicted and then sent to prison for things that they did that were horrible. Hell, George Floyd should have gone to prison, but no, he didn't get to go to prison and serve his sentence.
Should have went to prison.
He should have went to prison because death is too good of a release for that guy. He could have served his life in prison for doing horrible crimes, and that would be his reckoning kind of thing. It's not a good place. Like, prison isn't a good place. You could even get killed in prison by other inmates. And prison's a horrible place for someone, but he deserved it.
It's just
no one actually fucking cared because he was black. Like,
because race is such a big problem.
Yeah, race is such a big problem. People can constantly fucking talk about race as it's like saying like, hey, just because this guy is black, he deserves some sort of fucking medal for dying.
So let me put this through my mind. So you're being racist to a different race because, for one, we have different beliefs. For two, we're just a different race entirely. And for three, because we don't know the quote-unquote struggles.
Hell, fucking white people deal with the same struggles that black people deal with. It's just like it's not even a difference in people. It's a difference in the pigment of their skin.
And there's another thing that's really been making me grind my gears. But the people who say racism isn't like genetic, it's taught. No, it's not.
Follow me. We're going far.
Absolutely not. But the people who like say, racism it's not genetic, it's taught, that is absolutely incorrect.
Yeah, that's absolutely incorrect on so many levels. Like,
I mean, do you think the KKK? Do you think they were taught to be racist?
No,
No,
actually,
that's
the
how they-
KKK was like these racist people who had been around for centuries doing things to black people because that's what had happened when it came to other people like around that time. Like because they had like basically the KKK were not taught that from a young age. Basically, the KKK were people who had like sometimes they even had grudges against black people for like doing things to their families or something like that, and that's why they became those people.
I mean, okay, so I watched a documentary back in 2017, 2016, 15, somewhere around that time.
Mm-hmm.
And it was about the KKK. And it was like, and the first question was, how did your mom react to hearing that you joined the KKK? There was an interview with two KKK members. They have to be brothers. And the mom was not racist. The mom did not teach her kids to be racist or anything. But guess what?
The kids were racist, and that's the
and
thing.
You know what? She still accepted them because those were her kids.
Well, yeah, of course. A mother has to accept her kids even if they did something that is widely socially unacceptable.
Do you want me to die or do you want me to...
Yeah, just die.
Resume?
I can't get over there to res you, so.
But I've been meaning to say this for a while because not everyone knows about this. And I don't know if these are 100%, well, I know some are 100% facts, but I don't know if one of them's 100% fact. Do you still want me to say it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so we're mourning celebrities who've done horrible things. And it's been long enough after Kobe's death, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so Kobe Bryant has done some horrible things, as in he raped a girl and paid the parents $15,000 to look the other way, and then bought his wife a $20,000 diamond ring to make her look the other way.
Yeah,
Kobe is not the person that we all put him out to be.
Yeah, and that's true. And he did a lot of bad things. A lot of other people did a lot of bad things.
He was a great basketball player, and
yeah.
he did great things for society. But when it came to stuff like that, he was a horrible person. When it came to just being down to earth, he was
like
he did horrible things, but he did some pretty good things too.
Yeah, you can't, and like some people can change. Like he did change later in the years. Like he became someone who was a lot better to society.
That we know of. We don't know for a straight fact.
Well, yeah. And then, well, like when he died, though, people were like being all sad and stuff. But the problem is that like these people who are widely celebrated die, and then people are celebrating them, but sometimes they are getting celebrated and they didn't even do anything right.
Okay, so
like in the case of what?
He beat his girlfriend, and people still mourned over his death like he was such a hero. Yes, X did good things later on in life, but the fact of the matter is he still beat his girlfriend, and he was honest about it.
Yeah, he beat his
and said that he
girlfriend,
beat his
and
girlfriend.
that's the thing. Like, he beat his girlfriend, and all we can
Publicly came out about it.
yeah, he openly came out about it, and which is it's fine when they come out about it, but it's not fine about what they did.
And even X said that he regretted it, and even X said that he was like, yeah, what he did was wrong, and he deserved to be punished. That's
Yeah,
where I'll give him credit. And I'll give X credit later on in life. He did some great things for the orphanage and stuff. And he did form as a great husband later on in life and would have been a great father, rest in peace, but yeah.
yeah. All these people did all these great things even after doing bad things, and it's it's sad to see though that like people get celebrated and for doing things that were bad their entire life though, like in the case
I mean,
for
the original voice actor for Elmo?
yeah, I know, I've heard about that guy. Like he got
He got charged trying to have sex with a bunch of underage children.
yeah, that were on that show.
Yeah, so.
Like, and then there's then like but like there's people who are
And
being
Dr.
who were
Seuss,
celebrated
we
for
over his death, but
well, there's people who were celebrated for doing things bad, like in the case of George Floyd. He died, but he did horrible things, and yet people still celebrated him.
that's because I learned this out too. You know why Dr. Seuss rhymed? Because he was schizophrenic.
Yeah, I know that.
And he cheated on his dying wife. And immediately after she died, got remarried with the woman that he cheated on. And we still celebrate his death as a national holiday. We still celebrate it.
Yeah, and we celebrate a lot of fucked up people. It's not I'm not saying that that it's not good to celebrate these people because they did some things that were good, but some of the people don't deserve to be um celebrated, and some people
Yeah, so there I lagged.
sorry, you didn't lag. You didn't lag. You didn't lag.
Oh, so you just went quiet?
No, my headset turned off. Hello?
I'm still here.
Okay. But yeah, so like it's it's very bad. these these people do these things, get celebrated, that's bad, but they are still celebrated. And then there's the people who get celebrated for doing things that were bad, but also doing things that were good. There's people who get celebrated for a lot of things. It doesn't really matter to some people what they get celebrated for because they were good, I guess, in their eyes.
I mean, and dude, some people, I mean, the majority of people, if you go and you search up not Marilyn Manson, but Charles Manson, and check out his music, you do realize 100% of the comments are over there. They're not joking. They're mourning his death and are crying over the man who led the cult. He led a cult, murdered and raped plenty of women, murdered millions. Like not millions, but he murdered hundreds, possibly thousands. And the man straight up said that he was the devil himself.
Yeah, it's fucking weird. I don't understand some of these people, but it's
I mean, and I'm not saying this person's dead, but I'm saying people still watch KSI and support him, even though he literally sexually assaulted a woman and also harassed her.
yeah, it's just
And KSI also dissed Net Nobody for cutting himself.
Yeah, I know. I heard about that. Like
Yeah, his exact lyrics
the
were,
old
"How are you gonna be a dad when you're cutting yourself? Or
YouTuber
hurt you for
Sky
cutting
Does
yourself?"
Minecraft had his Net Nobody thing, and he talked about how he was feeling, and KSI dissed him for that.
KSI's exact words were, "I heard you were cutting yourself. How can you be a dad when you're cutting yourself?" And you can hear that. And you know what? I'm gonna thank KSI because he gave Sky Does Minecraft custody of his kid again.
Well, yeah, and that's good because Sky Does Minecraft deserved it. He was a good father.
He made a diss track on him and showed that he was actually he told KSI that he took the bait and he thanked him for it.
Yeah, and I accidentally left again, but it's good because he got him his kids back, and Sky Does Minecraft deserved it. His wife cheated on him with other people and did a whole bunch of things. Like hell, his wife cheated on him with his friends.
Did drugs too, am I correct?
Yeah, and Sky was over there being a good father and making money for his family while she was behind his back cheating and doing drugs and stuff.
And that's why Sky Does Minecraft started cutting himself because he had so much anxiety and stuff built up.
Exactly. Anyways, we are at 31 minutes. I think this is good enough for our rant.
Yup.
So, we'll record some backgrounds later, like some gaming stuff later because I need to charge my thing, and then
My thingy.
we'll record, and then we'll publish it, and then I might get back into recording frequently. I don't know. It's something
Probably
that
not. Don't expect it.
yeah, don't expect it. It's something that's just like I do on my free time. I don't really have a lot of free time, and sometimes I actually just don't think to do it. So this will be the first video out of a lot that has come out in a long time. So
2 months.
yeah. So I'll see you guys in the next video that may or may not come out in another 2 months. Bye.